I ain't got nobody to call, man. And I'm speaking right now through my face mask. I don't know why God made me with extra body mass knowing damn well someone else would get offended. Have me carry life lonely. That alone would break a spirit. It's embarrassing to have to wait on a day to feed the kids, just to be picked apart down to my friends. Can't even call my baby dad. No remorse though, all my decisions. And don't hit me cause I'm already hurting inside. And shadows on the wall.
I'm a tough bitch, but I'm sensitive. Quick fuck be a sedative. It's relative cause you were pushing me out to the fucking edge. I'm about to rip all of my hair out cause I'm madder than I've ever been. I just wanna call you, but I know I can't. Fucking fuck boy, fucking up my plans. Lay another finger on me, you could lose a hand. You could lose a hand. You could lose a bitch. Are you trying to make me cry? Are you trying to make me
First of all, I like to thank the police for doing their job. We can't blame an isolated incident, one incident, on all the police. Likewise, you can't blame the character and demeanor of one black person on all black people. You understand? This incident in particularly touched me and touched home because it's not so much that a cop did what they did, because, you know, like, just like with the black culture and black people, you're like, you know, is expected. It's kind of pretty much expected. But the issue was the fact that there was a female officer right next to him, and it always has baffled me with that. Like, why don't women officers deal with women, you know, people? Like, you know, I love police officers. I don't have a problem with the police at all. I've experienced some bad cops. You know, I've had my situations, but then there was also one white cop that I can never forget. He was white. I mean, white, blonde hair, blue eyes, a white man. And it was a black officer who, she was a lady, a big brolic lady, and she was about ready to swing my egg. I'm not playing. But he stepped in. He said, no, you know, we gonna handle her with some care, because he kind of felt where I was coming from. You know, I wasn't wrong in the situation. And although he was the lead, he could have been the aggressor. He had every right to take the initiative to, you know, rough me up and kind of like tell me to come on. But he said, you know, wait, you know, let her put her shoes on, let her get herself together. She coming out. And he made sure that the whole, like, he didn't, I felt safe because of him. I was more scared of the black officer. So, you know, I like to say it's a race thing. And now with men being able to hit women, like Joe Biden made it a law or whatever, being able to hit women, that's something that Donald Trump would have never, ever, you know, made a law. But now it is legal, you know. It's kind of like, but in this instance, we need to use morals. So if there was a, and let me say one thing. For me personally, I was taught not to hit a man. And men shouldn't hit women. But whether black women appear to be stronger, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, and I don't mean to disrespect, although black women appear to be stronger, a man will always be able to overpower a woman, in my opinion. A man, like, especially once, and that's a big guy, once a man assert his power to certain women or whatever, and that may look a certain way but are not a certain way, once they assert their power, like, the natural woman who is not a fighter, who, she's just going to assert, like, she's going to, not assert, she's going to submit to it willingly, or like she's just going to submit to it, although she don't want to, because there's nothing that she can do. And that's just that, like, you know, So I just think for this incident or any incidents, first of all, just like everyday life, it's a pandemic. You know, you have to kind of, you know, it's hard to be strong right now, but you gotta kind of like put your best foot forward, so to speak. And my thing is, if you are a police officer or you apply to the police academy or whatever it is, you should be rational and, you know, stay physically fit, and, you know, like, you know, it's not, you know, it just shouldn't be a reason why a woman can't deal with a woman, especially, you know, because when the situation had first started, the woman wasn't outraged. She had got progressively upset because, like, the officer was being nonchalant for whatever reason. Like, you know, it was just, that's, you know, whatever was going on at that time, I really can't speak on it because I was not there. But from what the video recording showed with the man hitting a woman with her hands behind her back, that's what I didn't like, because, like, I can relate. I'm not for, you know, if someone had their hands behind their back, they are defenseless. That's first thing first. But for a woman, she's not a big woman. She just has a big bottom, but she's not a big woman. And I know that because I'm black. Like, you know, she may look strong, but she's not really that tough. That lady who was sitting next to him could have roughed her up with her hands behind her back. She could have did anything. She probably would have swung around. It would have been a little tussle. But that's what you train for. You understand? That's what you train for. That's what it's all about. So, again, I think the police, we can't blame, you know, I do think the police, and I think that young lady for being born a woman. And I just think that we should just be more mindful of women and protect women more, and just kind of try to get to the bottom of the situation before you just like try to like beat them up first. You know, I'm just saying. That's just my opinion. In my opinion, I don't mean no harm, and I don't mean any disrespect. So, remember, do what you gotta do for you.